Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming and this is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So guys, it's time to start over. What I mean by that is time for me to give myself another challenge and start a new free-to-play series basically. For those of you that have been following my channel for a while are aware of the fact that I had an alt account that I gave away when I hit 1000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you everyone for the support for that one. So because I gave that one away, I thought like, okay, since I recently quit pushing plat for a while and like I'm not as happy with the Hydra content, so I do not want to spend hours and hours on that. I figured, okay, let me give myself another challenge. And because I still have none of my referrals done, like I don't have, you know, when you go to the referral program here, I have none of my sacreds. So I was like, you know what, let me start a new free-to-play series, and this one's gonna be called Free-to-Play Road to Ultra Nightmare. So my goal, my first goal at least, will be to be able to fight Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with whatever champions I will have. So I don't know if that one's gonna take me 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. I guess it's all gonna depend on the time that I can allocate and on the champions that I will get. So I'm obviously we're gonna start going through the tutorial. But when it comes to that, the choice of the clan boss, obviously it's gonna be lots of RNG. But I think I'm not gonna try and keep it sort of like, what's it called? I'm gonna try and actively play. I'm gonna try and actively play, not just, you know, leave it on the back burner. So I'm gonna try to get my first 6-star champion fast. I'm gonna try and get the, you know, the right gear on them and all that. So I'm gonna actually try and focus on it, not just, you know, play it a little bit in the background and see where it goes. So currently I'm doing, because you see all the right numbers and weird stuff here. Obviously I'm using this, I'm playing this on BlueStacks. So I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be playing either on BlueStacks or on or on Playroom Play, like whichever I'm gonna have available, depending on what I need to grind. Obviously, my priority will still be my main account, because my main account is still not at the crazy level. I mean, I'm at the level where I can do almost everything. Just, you know, there's still lots to improve. I still cannot beat all of the secret rooms, for example. So slowly I'm getting there, and as soon as I'm going to finish that, then it's going to be less and less stuff to do. So we are at the character creation and character choice. We all know that Kale is or used to be the best because of the fact that he does all the poisons. Gaelic is the worst, Aethos decent, brings weekend triple hitter, Elhain brings 2 AoEs. So people might expect me to pick Kale because of the poisons that he provides. I will not do that. I mean, not just because it's like, oh, everybody picks Kale. No, because in my opinion, I feel like Elhain is better from now on to be as the starter. Not just the fact that she has double hit on the A1, double hit on the A2, double hit on the A3, which can be extremely good for Fire Knight, but at the same time I feel like she's the better choice for campaign farming as well, because of her 2 AoEs. So the A2 can be an AoE, the A3 is an AoE, so I feel like she's the best choice. Plus I don't need to focus any accuracy on her. There's so many more poisoners added to the game that I don't need to desperately pick Kale for poison. So I'm gonna go with Elhain for that specific reasons. And you know, at the same time, guess what, we have the faction guardians as well, which can be easily used to empower your Elhain. But let's pick her, and then we're gonna go, and I'm gonna explain to you what I mean by that faction guardians. Obviously we start out with the first, you know, with the first few clicks, when it's like you start summoning, we get ourselves the first sniper. I don't know, it feels interesting. It feels interesting and exciting to start over, and you know, it's gonna be more excitement of what's gonna happen. You know, what's gonna happen. But I guess I'm gonna start pushing a little bit, and as soon as I get to the next point that I want to explain, I'm gonna come back. So see you in a bit, guys. Okay, so one of the things that is really important early on is to try and focus on doing the missions and challenges. For the majority of them, the missions and challenges, they sort of like give you a guide on what to focus on and what to progress on during the game. There are certain ones that are actually traps, which I'm gonna try and see if I can find them now and cover them for you, so you can try and avoid them. But for like the basic stuff, for example, first mission was to finish the first stage 7 of the campaign. So that was the previous one from the Kara Castle. You just take whatever champions you have in there and keep going. Then the next one was the same, finish stage 7 of this one. You have these 4 champions, just continue doing this. I received along the way also, you get those daily login rewards over here that give you the lifesteal set. This lifesteal set is extremely good. And you would combine 4 out of the 6 pieces on your starter, which is like if you start with whoever, just like I did. Like I put the boot on Elhain for now, but depending on what substats roll on the pieces, you choose 4 of the best and just put them on your starter, which is Elhain. The main goal you have, if you're starting an account to play this game, is to get your starter, may it be Elhain, why do I keep calling him Dark Ale? Elhain, Kale, Gaelic or Aethel, take them to 60 as soon as possible to a 6-star ascended and buy the masteries. That's the first thing, because they will be your campaign farmer, and having a fast campaign farmer at the beginning means a lot in order to save as much time in the game as possible. So, like I said, these are the missions. It tells us do campaign, then upgrade some gear, then again upgrade some more gear and equip them on champion, use bruise. So try to only do these things as they come along to the missions, as this is the best way to combine them, because if you do this before, not all of the missions are retroactive. So be careful about that, because you might not have the bruise or you might get stuck on other places. At the same time, if you go to challenges, like I said, you have challenges champions. Summon a spirit champion, summon a force champion, upgrade a rare, epic or legendary champion skill, win a campaign battle using 4 champions of level 20 or higher. All of these you can combine with the missions, but keeping the missions as a priority. So for example, I saw that, okay, I have that one, finished stage 7 of Swords of Arnok, what can I combine it with? See, for example, we have this one. Win 3 weapons, killing stage 1 of Kara Castle, Kara Castle, Kara Castle. Then after you finish most of these ones, it's gonna give you the next one that's gonna be Swords of Arnok. So just at the beginning, like the first day you start, is gonna be a few hours of gameplay, so just follow them along and be careful. So if I go through these, for example, a little bit further, it's gonna tell us to... See? Earn 3 stars on Kara Castle, so this is going to be one of the things that you will need to like do on normal. In order to earn 3 stars, you need to use only 2 champions. But after that, you're going to have a quest that requires you this one. To farm the Swords of Arnok and get certain types of gear, like... I don't remember where, but I know there was one that requires you to get certain type of gear, like with attack or attack percentage or something like that. Try to combine that with the challenge. Okay, here it is. Win gauntlets with attack percent as the primary stat from stage 4 of Sword of Arnok. This one, try to combine it with the quest, like I said, that you will have from the challenges. These, like I said, these are going to give you lots of free resources, like book, shards, more books. So you know, doing these are this is the best way to try and progress at the beginning. So this is one of the first tips. So I will be back when I get to the next stage of tips, guys. So see you in a bit. Okay, and there's another thing that I wanted to show you. Apparently it was the perfect time to start playing right now a new account, because obviously we have the 3 years anniversary of Raid. So there's lots of free stuff going on. Appreciation gift, yes, thank you. Fantasy, this one's not free. Community gift, community gift, community gift, community gift, and the free goodie backpack. This is this free, goodie backpack is something you get for free every single day. So basically today it's like this, then there's a small pack, and then there's another day where it's like a mini pack, and that one contains a free refill. What I suggest is save those refills. Do not use them up until you hit the level where this one gets to 130. I think that's like close to level 60. So I would say save those refills as for as long as possible, and don't accept like the refills that you get in here like this one up until you get to like the maximum level on that day, basically, because the higher level you are, the higher your max energy is. So keep that in mind. Another thing that I've noticed and I want to try and check out is I was looking for like, okay, is there no like free promo codes, you know, to get some free stuff? And apparently there's a lot of nice options on Hell Hades' website. I'm gonna have a link in the description of this video with a link to come to this website, make an account, and then just come to Raid Shadow Legends, promo codes, and it takes you to this page. It explains how to use it, when you can use it, the types and everything. And basically the ones that you want to choose are, if you're doing the same way that I'm doing it, with you know, referring yourself, you get the new player codes, and it shows you the inactive. Obviously the inactive ones don't work. You have the active ones and you choose from these ones. So if you have PC Raid, that gives you like, let me move myself a bit. It gives you XP boost, energy, clan boss key, or arena refill. You can get the one with the Chonoru, silver, and the chicken. And the power starter, you receive Talia, energy, and silver. Honestly, by the look of it, I think I might just go for the one that has Talia, because why not? I think you can use all three of them. So I'm going to try and use all three of these, but I'm going to start with the power starter, because Talia would not be a good champion to have on this account. She can actually, I mean, she's outside of the meta, but she can actually smack. Like, what is it? They say we have hers. It can attack and it can hit pretty hard. Plus, maybe you can use the crit rate from her. She has a triple hit around the A1, so she could be useful early on for, like, you know, Fire Knight, maybe for Arena later on, and then she can be useful in Faction War. So I will take it. Like I said, I'm gonna try all three. Let's try the first one while we are at it. So the promo codes are here on the left side. Promo code. So it says, let's look again. Power starter. Let me see. Can I copy it? Yep. Copy. Paste. Let's see. Please. Free stuff. Processing. Okay. And I got it. Okay, that's not so bad. I mean, I guess the only bad part is that you only have this for 6 days, so the energy is like you need to grind fast. But free Talia, 150 multi-battles, 3 refills, yes please, I will definitely take it. Honestly, I'm just gonna collect her right now, and I'm gonna make sure she's gonna be one of the ones that is always in my teams. These ones, again, I'm gonna claim again, because I think these ones, let me have a look. Yep, so these ones stay for 99 days, so you can collect them and keep them in your inbox, but be careful that these ones do not expire. So this is something really insane that you can use. Like I said, I use this one today. I'm going to try and use the other ones on the next days, and I'm going to tell you in the next videos if they actually work. Other options that you have, like for example this one, the time limited ones, the 3 years raid, which comes over here. This one's pretty awesome because it gives you like 1 legendary book, brews, multi-battles, again energy and silver. The legendary book is going to be huge for any free-to-play account. So I might actually try to take this one tomorrow, or yeah, I will have to decide. I will have to decide because I'm scared some might not be useful anymore. But if you do not refer yourself, same from here, you can choose one of these ones. You can choose one of these links if you want to start like a free-to-play account or want to start over or whatever. You have all of these options, and you know, you can decide if you want a bulwark. If you think that's gonna be really awesome for you, you can take these ones with more ancient shards. You can take the one with Jotun, Chonoru, Aina, Vergis, Tyrell. Like if I would be asked, I would suggest people to take the Tyrell one. I would have taken this one if I didn't have to do it on my like my own referral on my main account, because I haven't done any, so I need to do 3 of those. If it was me, I would go for Tyrell. Like Tyrell, Vergis, Rector, or any one of these 3 honestly are good choices in my opinion. Even Juliana can be, like, she's an OG Clan Boss champion. But you know, these are the options that you have, guys, if you're gonna do that. So I'll continue grinding and I'll come back once I have some more info to share with you guys. And I'm back just as fast. So one thing that I've noticed, and I think this one only counts if you do your own referral, because I've tried to do the ones with like different links that give you the champions that I've spoken earlier, and this one didn't appear. But now I have basically 24 hours of 2 times for sacreds. So if I manage to get a sacred shard somehow from I think the easiest one is from campaign. I think it's if I beat hard campaign, I have a shot at getting a legendary maybe early on, you know? It's like, it's double chance, why not? So instead of being 6%, it's 12% for like 24 hours, so why not? At the same time, I have 2 ancients. I'm definitely not gonna save them. It's an early account. I want to get better champions as soon as possible. So let's start with the 4 shard pool. These 2 ancients I got from the community packs, from the free stuff. So thank you, Raid. Let's see. Any luck? Do I start this with the nice luck? Here, start with the rare. That's Gator. What does he do? He reduction A1, maybe Fire Knight. Increase attack, but is the baby version. AoE cleanse. Okay, so he can be good. I can keep him as a cleanser for when I'm gonna do like if I'm gonna do the Doom Tower for the Nether Spider. He could be a good cleanser. And some crit rate. Nah. Okay, let's do the next one. Come on. Anything interesting? Okay, it's gonna be a dwarf, and it's gonna be a bad one. Perforator. 30% chance for poison. I mean, he's gonna be the clan boss, because guess what? Poisons are poisons at the end of the day. This one ignores defense, grants extra turn if the attack kills an enemy, so maybe this one hits pretty hard. Passive, chance to place target fear. Okay. So unless I get a better option, he's gonna be a poisoner for clan boss, but I'm quite sure there's gonna be more and more. So I guess this is gonna be another break. See you in a bit again. Okay, and I'm back because I have gotten to a place where it's, I guess, kind of a trap. So along the way, you're gonna have missions that require you to equip champions, certain number of champions with artifacts of like level 8, 4, 12, stuff like that. And sometimes they can be really tricky because they require you to maybe equip a support champion with a certain number of those life artifacts or whatever. So in order to not be tricked by this one, you have to basically, I guess, cheese it or trick it a little bit. What I mean by that, let me show you. So as you saw, it said for me that I have 3 out of the 4. Well, my first one's my main champion, which obviously has some random gear. As you see, I just took it to 8 and didn't take it any higher. Then the next one that I have is Perforator. Do you see the what's it called, the theme? Not except for this one, everything is 1 star. The lower the star level, the less it's silver it costs you to level up gear. In this game, silver is a massive issue. So silver and books are one of the hardest things to come across. So because of that reason, try to always be efficient with your silver and never roll bad gear. So that's why I chose, look at this, the 1 star. This is bad gear. This is something that you wouldn't roll higher. Like you wouldn't roll to 12 or to 16. You might roll it to 12 if it would help you towards those missions, or to 16 if it helps you again towards the same missions that require you to roll pieces of gear to that level. If you don't have good pieces of gear, that's when you do that. So for example, for me, my Elhain has this boot that's gonna definitely be good for a while. So this might be one of the pieces that I would level up to 16. Apart from that, nothing else here is too fancy. Plus 3 star gear and below, do not level it up higher than 12. Again, unless it's for the reason that I mentioned earlier, and that is to get to those mission points. Another example is, look, this one again, 1 star gear, leveled it up to that level that I needed. So that's the main thing. Usually it's like 4 star gear and higher is that it becomes the gear that you can start leveling up more to 12 and 16. But even with those certain pieces of gear, you level up to 16. You're gonna get, if you play this game like, and you're a grinder and you advance this game fairly quick, you will realize the fact that you get to the point where you can start getting 5 star and even 6 star gear pretty fast. So wasting your silver on 4 star gear or below is not really worth it. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so as you see, I keep pushing this, I keep pushing these quests. I'm slowly trying to combine, like I said, these ones with the missions, as you keep getting more and more rewards along. I keep getting gems, see, I keep getting energy. This one keeps stacking up. I'm not getting low on it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and again, if I'm gonna see something new, something that's worth mentioning, I will jump back in and, you know, continue with the next part. And we are back, possibly for the, I think for the last part of today, because there was a lot of information going on in this one, and I do not want to like, I do not want this video to be overwhelming for people, like too much information, not be able to capture everything, so this is gonna be the last part. So the next step that I've gotten to now in the missions is the mission that asks me to do 500,000 damage to the Demon Lord. To do that amount of damage at this level is quite hard because your champions are not leveled enough, you don't have enough of, you know, stats, masteries, other things in there. So the easiest way to finish this mission is through poisons or HP burn, because those have like a specific number that they always do, and that can be huge. So remember I said at the beginning that we're not picking Kale, which would have made Clan Boss easier. Well, guess what? We have the other options, and I'm going to show you some of those options. The first options are people that actually already pulled, and they are commons. Commons, 1 stars, the easiest champions to acquire. You can pull them from mystery shards, buy them from the market, whatever. Death Hound is a good example. Death Hound has on the A2, attacks one enemy, places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns, damage inflicted is proportional to defense. So basically you would build this champion, I could even like book his cooldown, because see, it has a 3-turn cooldown. I could get several other Hellhounds, book them into him, and get this one on a 2-turn cooldown. So every 2 turns, he would be able to place a poison for me. I would just need to put accuracy on him, because every champion that has to place debuffs needs to have accuracy. So I just need to put some accuracy on him, and he could do the poisons for me. Another thing that I could do that could be really helpful to like help him get back to that is like, I have Juliana in the Relentless set, the baby Relentless set that I got. Put one of them or both, if I have enough, in Relentless sets and just hope they go as many turns as possible. So I think that's one of the things that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be building these 2 Death Hounds. There are other easy options, like obviously if you get rares, you get rares. But another quick shout out that most people know is Outlaw Monk. Again, a uncommon from Sacred Order. He has on his A2 places 2 5% poisons. Basically these poisons go for like 2 turns, so that means every tick does around 50,000 damage. So if you think about 2 ticks, that's 100,000 each, so that's 200,000 just from him using the skill once. If you do it twice, that's the mission completed easily. So yeah, there's a lot of grinding. Like I think I've grinded for like 5 to 6 hours on the first day. As you see, I'm level 24 already. So it's a lot of grinding, and that's the reality. The first few days you grind a lot, and then things start slowing down as you get to like, you know, waiting for your daily energy, daily arena tokens and all that. But this will be it for the video, guys, today. If you've seen anything that maybe I missed in this video, please leave it in the comments below so I can mention the next one, because I'm trying to comprehend, to have as much information in this one as possible to help out like people that maybe just started or they're still in early game, and at the same time I'm trying to learn myself or like remember how things are going at this stage of the game, since I'm doing lots of takeovers as a you know, as a main thing. But this will be it, and see you in the next one, guys. Peace, love, take care, bye.